Hey everybody, Hunter back again from Showtime Studios. This is the final update on the little Revell Mercedes 1628 tractor that we done. It's sitting on its display base, which is a pretty simple piece of pine that came from Michaels. And you can buy these for like, $4 or $5, something like that. And we also put some small feed on it that you can see right there. And it came out pretty good. We sprayed it down with some Rust-Oleum nutmeg out of the can and put some Duplicolor clear across it, and that's what we used for the display base. And it's something to just kind of accent the green and the weathering that we did on the model. So it looks pretty good. And the model is sitting on there with crystal clear at the very drop of crystal clear at the bottom of the tires, and that's what holds it to the board. And I do that on most of my models. It makes them a lot easier to transport at the shows and, to and from, and just keeps them in place. But the little Mercedes came out very good. We're real happy with it. It did well at the show. If you watched the video before this, the awards that it picked up and at its debut show. So we'll be able to run this almost all of next year in the box stock categories. Or, if I don't happen to get a heavy commercial build done, I can put it in the heavy commercial category and see what it does. But came out very good. We've got everything on it now. All the weathering is done, so this is a complete model. And, most of the stuff was on it the last video I done, most of the weathering and stuff like that. But we did do a final dusting technique on it. There you can see the back of the cab and stuff where it's dusted, and the fenders, and just like I had somebody ask me yesterday about the fender on the right side there, whether it was meant to be that way or something that I overlooked. And yes, it's meant to be that way. It's actually means that the brackets are bent a little bit from either something hitting it or a trailer bumping into it or something like that. So that's why we done that. We didn't hang that one exactly straight. And this one over here on the left side looks, as straight, just about as straight as it can be. But the right side, we kind of tweaked it a little bit. And, this tractor's not beat up. It's just got some bumps and bruises and some weathering and needs to be cleaned. But spin it around here, and, we did the streaking technique on the windshield. And you can see a little bit of it there where we mask it off. And it's in line with the wiper blades. And I will be doing a tutorial on that here soon. But and I'll also be doing a tutorial on how we do the dusting technique, and that's all done with Tamiya acrylic paints and thinned with rubbing alcohol, sprayed through the airbrush. And all the, everything on this model is all paint and basic technique procedures, and this is what you can turn out. You don't have to add all the photo etch to a model and kit bashing and scratch building and all that to make a very nice model. You can do a box stock model and, make it a show winner. And, of course, we did this one, and we didn't bend the rules or anything. This is, straight out of the box, as out of box as you can get. And we just paid close attention to all the basics and how things fit and making sure the gaps were filled. And, it came out well. We're real happy, and there's a lot of guys that really enjoyed it at the show yesterday, so that was cool. But I just wanted to do a quick follow-up video on it and show everybody the little model sitting on its base. Let me zoom out here a little bit on the camera, and I've got it sitting on my Tamiya turntable right now, but that's what it looks like on its little display base. And you can see the little feet that we added to the bottom of it. That's kind of a signature of mine at the shows. Anytime I put something on a wooden base, it usually has the little feet to raise it up just a little bit, and it makes it a little bit easier to put the entry forms and stuff like that underneath that raised edge than it is with the base sitting directly on them. So that's what we've got. It came out real good. I want to thank everybody for all the nice comments and all the thumbs up and, the attaboys on it, I guess you could call it. But like I say, we are real happy with it, and it seems like a lot of you guys out there enjoyed it. So that's all we've got for this little model. It's done in the books, ready to go in the cabinet. It won't come out until February of next year to start the show season out. And we can run that all the way to right before the TAM show that we just debuted it at. We won't be able to take it back to that because it did win a top award, so we can't take it to that show, but we can take it to everything else. So that's all we've got for now. I want to thank everybody again for watching and all the support and all the nice words. And we got another build coming up, so and you can see it back here in the background. We'll be doing a video on that here right after this one. Show you what we're going to be working on. So stay tuned for that. And we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.